Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Hi. We're waiting for it to all show up. Looks like the notification went out. Have a few people in the chat. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Paula. You guys are the early birds tonight. How are you doing? Sorry. The heat's been running a little bit extra today, and it makes my nose itch. Tickles my nose. And you know, all those kind of things happen. So, hi, Leanne. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Thumbs up. That'd be awesome. Thank you so much. In the low 20s there now. Well, let's see. So, hi. Hi, Beth. How are you doing tonight? We started, a high today. My car said 50. So I think it was like 47, like officially for a high. When I got home tonight, it was 27. And when I just checked, that was about 5:30. And when I just checked, it was 20. So for us here in Colorado, like the southern half of Colorado, it's going to drop over the next 12 hours to -14. So yeah, we're going to have a 65 temperature degree change. And then they're saying also to watch for the wind chill. That it could be negative, 40 to 50. Crazy with all the winds blowing around out there. Yeah, it's going to be a cold week. We're only having 2 days of cold, is what it looks like. So Saturday, it's supposed to pop back up in the 40s. So that's awesome. Hi, MJ. You're out in the car, said 0. Yeah, I know Denver's a lot cooler. I talked to Barb earlier tonight, and she was driving home and said it was 39, and then got a blanket to take to her friends to go on to one of the horses. And as she drove there, literally in a half an hour from getting home, getting the blanket, and driving to her friend's house, it dropped from 39 to 5 degrees. Just that quickly. Hi, Linda. How are you tonight? Yes, it's chilly. I keep shocking myself on everything. So I know the furnace has been running more today just because of that. So hi, Laura. Welcome everyone. Oh, it keeps kicking me out of top chat. There we go. Live chat. We're here. Here we go. So we are on the 10th day of Christmas. 10 days in a row so far. Well, hello, Becky's Vintage and More. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not good. I rolled over my blanket with my chair. There we go. Phew, that's better. Okay, so hi, Carol. Welcome. Good to see you. Well, Jaletta, how are you? Where are you tonight? Hope it's somewhere warmer. We're at 38 degrees. Wow. Yeah. That's crazy. 10 days in a row live on YouTube. I'm Becky, Vintagevikingtreasures. We're doing 12 days in a row. We're on day 10. For everybody, anyone who is new tonight, I am holding open boxes throughout these 12 days of Christmas sales, and I am trying to invoice as we go along. I have caught up in, just making noise over there. Got all organized, but I'm still working on catching up on invoicing from the last couple days in Phoenix. But you should be nice and comfortable there. So, fairly caught up. Yep. Oh, nice. Glad that you caught us on a live tonight. That's awesome. Thank you. Yep. Paula's got it. It's cold for Paula. I hear, that, yep, it's going to be chilly, Vivian. I hear that Texas is going to be cold. Florida is going to be cold. Everybody's getting it. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. The good news is for us here, we're far enough south that it's supposed to move through relatively quickly. So 46. That sounds delightful. That's what it was today in the sunshine for me. I was even out without my coat on for a while today. So, all right, Sandy. Kristen says -5 where she is in Denver, and the snow is coming down. Yeah, I have made it so that I do not have to go anywhere tomorrow. I feel very accomplished. We did a whole bunch of errands today, got a whole bunch of stuff done, got some deliveries done, got some returns done, so I don't have to worry about that for after the holidays. Got caught up on a bunch of stuff. So next, I'm going to stay home and just work on a couple things I need for the end of the 12 days, catch up on invoicing, and just stay generally warm. So, yeah, you guys are just chilly up there north of me. So I did, as I opened up my calendar a couple days ago, oh no, I have a dentist appointment on Thursday. That's fantastic. But called them today and they had a cancellation for next week, Tuesday. So I don't have to go out. They were going to be open and taking everybody. And I was like, I'd really rather not. So they found me a cancellation, which is awesome. So don't have to go anywhere. Let's see. Shipping from Colorado Springs, Colorado, when I do get the shipping at the end of the 12 days. Invoicing as we go. I'm going to be catching up on that tomorrow. What else, Paula? I am celebrating 1 year on YouTube, being live on my channel, and 1,000 subs as well. So I have giveaways throughout these 12 days, 2 per night, and 1 grand prize giveaway at the end of the 12 days. Everyone that has purchased throughout the 12 days is in my big bucket and will be eligible for the drawing of free shipping for their 12 days of Christmas package. Hi, Fiona. Welcome. Andrea Parker, welcome. -21 up in the Fort Collins. Yep. I think the further north we go, the longer y'all are going to have it and the colder it is. So it's just, I mean, on Friday, it's supposed to be like a high of 19, which, you know, that's no big deal after a -14 with -40 wind chills, right? Not a problem at all. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome. Welcome in. So hope everybody has a blanket, can come hang out, chat in the chat, say hi to friends, all that fun stuff. And Miss Paula, how are you feeling tonight? Are you up to modding and putting in some claiming items for me tonight in the chat? Would love to have you if you're able to. Let's see. There's Mary. Welcome, Mary. 4 degrees in Tennessee. Wow. Yeah. I've been wanting to call Stephen in Alabama and say, so, how's it feeling down there? How are you all doing for your nice and cold day there in Alabama? He always gives us a hard time about, it's cold down here and it's in like the 50s. I'm like, oh yeah, just wait. It's going to be cold, Stephen. It will definitely be cold. Let's see. Yes, fingers are ready to go. Perfect. What? Oh, Jeff said it says 10 degrees on the car. So that's dropped about, well, it said 20 about an hour ago on my phone. So 20. Well, when I came home at 5:30, it was 27. So there you go. It's dropping. It's coming. Oh, I can hear the wind for sure. Let's see. Kristen is telling her she loves Fort Collins, graduated from CSU. Yes, I would love to go back up there to some of those flea markets. I had 2 of my kids went to CSU and 1 graduated from CSU. So we spent a little bit of time up there as well, Kristen. So he'll be jumping on later downstairs probably there. Everybody's saying hi to Jeff. That's awesome. So tonight, my plan is, let me find it on the thing here. My plan is, I know it feels so cold and wintry, so we're gonna, I know it's not gonna get you for Christmas, but I have some more Christmas. Just saying. And I pulled from some that hasn't been out anywhere. I found a couple more boxes as I was rearranging. So what I thought I would do, if y'all are up for some more Christmas, it feels like Christmas. Everybody loves Christmas, right? Christmas, winter, all that stuff. I'm going to bring some more Christmas tonight because it's cold. Paul is ready. All right. Okay, so let's see. I'm just going to start over here. Let's start with an easy one. Leanne, are you still here popping in and out? Just out of curiosity. I have something with a kitty cat on it. Okay. I got to do a little rearranging. I grabbed a bag from the booth today. And wow, I bought myself some fleece lined socks to keep my toes warm. And all of a sudden I'm like, okay, sweater's coming off, blankets coming off. Apparently I'm warm, which is a good thing, except for it goes back and forth so much. Thumbs up. Yes, thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it. Oh no, that happens a lot, Sandy. We put it in that, safe place, and then we forget where that safe place is. She's here. Awesome. I'm just trying to get so I know how many quantity I have so I can start it correctly. I have 7 of these available. They are Christmas or winter themed tissues, like the pocket size, purse size tissues. They are $1 each. So it's going to be a straight claim. I have 7 available. Whew. This is the front, the little design. There's a cat playing with the yarn and the Santa hat. And on the other side of the Santa hat, it's got a little mouse peeking out. So, good evening, Nancy. Welcome. Right? Yep, it's got to stay warm now. So, claim word is going to be tissues. I have 7 available. Man, I wouldn't have thought I was going to do this tonight, but gotta do what you gotta do. Exactly. Mom and I do this often. So I see Mary. And Kristen. It's going to be a mix of quick claim and some offer ups tonight, I believe. Leanne. And these are not vintage, not that I'm aware of. They're just a fun, it might even be German. Maybe not. It says Gesundheit on there. I don't see, nope, I don't see anywhere where they are. I think they're just a fun Christmas item. So I have Leanne. Everybody's going in the drawing. And Kristen. And Mary. Yes, you may. Leanne times 2. Double check and see what else I have on there. I know. Just give it a minute. I don't know what it even is, honestly. Uh-huh. I know. I got my wool socks on though, so that's probably why. So okay. And then we have Mary's going in for the drawing. And then I see, do I see Marilyn? Got you, Marilyn. I just need chapstick. We need to send it to Trish. She need chapstick up there in Washington. All right, I have one last package of tissues if anybody wants it. Last one available, and I have everybody written down and in the drawing. So we're off to a good start. Yeah. One of my errands today, I had to do an exchange because I had the wrong size. And I just wasn't looking forward to going and trying on you know, you go and you try on all the sizes that say the size that they are, and they all fit differently. So I knew I was in for a try on session. By the time I was done, my ears were burning. I was down to my tank top, walking around the store. People were coming in with their coats and their hats on. So, yeah, it was kind of silly. All right. So I think that's the main, well, I have another one later. Most everything else will be an offer up. So, oh, yes. Oh, yes, Denise. I remember that because I'm Team Carmex, just saying. Chapstick is just wax. I love Carmex. Always have. So everything else will be an offer up if only one person puts in the price for it. I know it's crazy, Kristen. And I just didn't want to. But I knew if I did it now, I didn't have to wait forever in the lines later. So I sucked it up and we got it done and marked a big one off the list today. So yes, as I was saying, if only one person puts in the price for the item at the start price, then we'll just count it down. Otherwise, anybody else coming in, we can turn it into an offer up. And people from there on out can decide how much they want to pay for the item, if they want to pay any more than that. So yeah, my aunt was a chapstick way back. And I think that's the only thing I remember using since I was in like junior high. So I have a lot of chapsticks. I mean, Carmexes. So, all right. Next, I have a Christmas book. It has, it's going to be one that'd be really good for assemblages or scrapping or doing whatever, because the cover is not attached anymore to the book itself. So, oh, that would help keep you warm, wouldn't it, Leanne? I would like to start this at $10. It's almost 2 inches thick. It's the Christmas Book of Stories. It was published in, oh, let's find the date, 1954. In the cover, we have several people that have been written on here. It was for Jimmy Joe, from somebody for Christmas of 62. And then it was in Miss Betty's room in the classroom, and those are the dates she had it in her classroom. So yes, the hardcover is separate from the book, but we have all the Christmas stories still here. And they have some really good graphics highlighted in different colors. Does it have any page numbers? 224 pages. And, oh, Blistex. I tried Blistex. Oh, look at the cute little reindeer. That's awesome for the table of contents. Who is Santa Claus? Bertram and the Reindeer, Surprise, Friendly Beast, How the Fir Tree Became a Christmas Tree, The Wooden Slice of Little Wolf, The Wooden Shoe of Little Wolf, goodness sakes, The Christmas Apple, The Christmas Spider, oh wow, lots of them, Santa Claus and the Mouse, Oscar's Christmas Party, Fulfilled, Christmas in the Piney Woods, Christmas Sleigh Ride, Lights in the Christmas Tree, Jimmy Scarecrow's Christmas, St. Nicholas in Holland, Song of St. Nicholas, The Little Green Elf Christmas, and about 10 more stories, on and on and on. Let's see, so here's some more graphics right here. And here's the piping of Christmas Eve. Look, there's a little goat, Sandy. Is she back? Got a goat graphic in that story. Oh, he's riding the goat. Look at that. Who knew? There's a big parrot in the middle of this room. So yeah, over 220 some pages of Christmas stories. I mean, they are a big print, but let's see. Here's this Christmas sleigh ride. Let's see, did they? Yep, they did. There's the Christmas sleigh. So great graphics. Fun book. It's a bummer, but it's a pretty old one. So we have Marilyn in at 10, and we can count it down. Awesome. Thank you, Marilyn. Perfect. Might as well do the couple other books I have as we are right here. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I don't know. When I was younger, they're like, oh, they put stuff in Carmex to make you like addicted to it. I'm like, I don't know, but it works, whatever it is. This one has some little sticky residue where the sticker was, but other than that, it has one little, yeah, where it hit something on the back edge. So this book is full of reproduction Christmas postcards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 28 postcards. This can start at $6. I was looking for when it was published, 1974. So in 1974, they published this reproduction of the vintage postcards. And then each one of them is perforated. Each page is perforated. So you could take them apart and use them for mailing. So there's one page. Here's the next page. So this one is almost 50 years old as a reproduction. So it's a vintage reproduction. That one's pretty cute with the blue, greens, yellows, reds. Lots of Santas. Here's this page. Let's see. Another one, vertical. Oh yeah, those big, thick, round chapsticks. I do remember those. And the thing is that Carmex, so the back ones where that little chunk is right underneath the perforation. So it doesn't go into the graphics of the postcards. So we have Denise at 12. Thank you. Postcard book. Because back in the day, all they had was Carmex in the little round jars, the cylinder jars. You had to put the lids on. I remember taking one of those once. I went with my grandma to back to Minnesota to visit her sister. And it was so hot in the car that my Carmex melted. The whole entire thing melted and got all over everything. We can count it down if everyone else is out. Delaney, are you out? We have Denise in at 12. Yes, I remember those too, Kristen, because those didn't seal either. And they would leak as well. So, all right. Well, Delaney says she's back in at 13. MJ's going in at 14. Denise then says, I will be 16. I did like those tins though, because they had some really fun flavors and scents. Nothing stinky. All right. Says parts of this book may have been reproduced or utilized. Oh, and it may not be utilized. Never mind. It was printed in New York. The cover was from Barbara Botner and Judith Nesenbaum. Printed in the United States. MJ is out. Thank you. Denise is at 20. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Sandy. I understand. I am allergic to so many things as well. Thank goodness I'm not allergic to Carmex. Maybe I've just been using it so long that it doesn't bother me anymore. I don't know. Oops. There's a lot of things though that bother me as soon as when we were up at the art show where Kari was this weekend. See, there's a lot of people with soap and lotions and oils and everything like that. And I was like, no, thank you. I don't want to try anything that I haven't tried before. Thank you, Denise. I'm going to put you in the drawing. Okay, and the last book I have pulled up right here is another Santa Claus book. Santa Claus Storyland. Now, it does still have some tape on it from where a label was. I don't know if that can be taken off with, say, a hairdryer or something. I don't like pulling those things up because I just make a mess of them. There is no spine left on this book. This one we can start at $12. He is fantastic graphics on the front. Look at the little pixie elves in the snow. Now, let's see. Doehla, Doehla, greeting cards, published and copyrighted in 1950. There's the copyright date. Now, this was a kind of pop-up book for its day. Hi, Midge. Welcome. Good to see you. So there are some pop-up pages, but I don't know how they've all survived. So some of them, so if you're doing some color copying, so where it was perforated, it's almost been, there's Tom Tom the Piper's son running away with the pig. It's been separated there, so it doesn't pop up anymore. Yep, look at the North Pole graphic right there. Bring my chat back up here. There's Santa and his candy cane throne. They are sitting around telling stories. Right? Who knew? Look at the little guy right here. He's adorable. And there's a Christmas cow. He's missing something. He used to do something. There's a string on him. There's something here. I don't know his tail. Something used to go up and down. Oh, there's his tail. It's stuck in the book right here. So some of these things could be put together and copied and still saved. Here's Puss in Boots. It's Santa with all the nursery rhymes. It's amazing. And oh, his tail moves and moves his bow with the violin. That one still operates. Uh-oh. Spider alert, just out of sheer consideration to everyone. It's Little Miss Muffet. Here's her spider that's supposed to have been stuck right up here. And there's Santa. Santa got all the nursery rhyme kids. Looks like Jack and the Beanstalk, but there's no more top of the giant. The house used to pop out, but it is coming apart at where it's connected to the page. Just want to give you a basic overall gist of what the condition of the book is. This must have had some other things stuck to it because it had some sticky and this page ripped. And here's all those characters again. And then at the end, maybe somebody spilled something in the book. Maybe they spilled their hot cocoa. But look at that Santa. He's fantastic. Merry Christmas to all. So I don't know if I missed anyone in there on that one or not. We can pass it. If it's in too rough a condition, I understand. Okay. Paula, I have a choice for this one. I have 3 kids' Christmas records. It'd be a choice starting at $3. And let's get them out of the bag here so you can see them and see that the records are in there. Thank you, Laura. All right. These are all done by Peter Pan Records. Peter Pan record player out of New York, New Jersey. Yeah, New Jersey. It's printed in the USA, but I don't see any copyrights on it. So here is Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly, Santa and a couple elves. And here is the record. Hark the Herald Angel Sings, A Little Town of Bethlehem. Sing a Kris Kringle Jingle, and then Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly is on that other side. So that's one choice. The jackets are in really good condition, but it doesn't want to let me put the record back. Little Drummer Boy and Jingle Bells are the three choices. It says plus the Little Shepherd. The Little Shepherd on one side and the Little Drummer Boy on the other side. The Little Drummer Boy is my favorite Christmas song. And this one is Jingle Bells. And it has Jingle Bells on one side and Sleigh Ride with Jingle Bells, 10,000 Santa Clauses, the North Pole Express on the other side. We have great graphics on all of the covers. So those are the three choices starting at $3 a record. They're the smaller size. Excuse me. Oh, Paula's saying me 3. Thank you, Paula. Let's see. Sandy, are you here in or out for backup? And or Lucinda, are you by chance here for Bears Pam? Sandy's already in. Okay. Oh, and Ben. Beth, are you saying that you're here for backup if we need be? Got it. So Sandy, we can count these down for Miss Paula and she can tell me which one she wants. Any combination of 1, 2, or 3. Oh, you're bidding. Did I miss you? Okay. So if Paula's in at 3, Beth, you need to be 4 or higher for a choice of the records. Can't see me. I didn't land on the floor. That's a good one. That's okay. No worries. We'll take a sip for the lag as long as we're here. I see 45 in the chat tonight. That's awesome. Thanks, guys, for hanging out and coming. Do the thumbs up. I'd appreciate it so much. Helps those crazy algorithms. Paula says 5. Beth, would you like to be 6 or higher? Let us know. Let's see. Kids, records. You are out. Okay, we can count Paula down, please. Oh, yeah, because she's my mod, she usually puts in me and the number of the bid so that I know that it's her versus just telling people what's going on. So not a problem, though. We got it. All right, last call. Sandy's counting her down and she says all 3. And we'll put Paula in the drawing. Thank you, Miss Paula. There we go. With a couple extra Ziploc bags for organizing later. Okay. Let's see. This is a vintage inspired like kitchen towel. $2 start. It says Merry Christmas with the snowman with his candy cane. Thought he looked super cute like Frosty on both sides. the $2 start. Fold it up in thirds. Looks like this. Thank you, Beth. See you at 2. Let's see, snowman towel. She's making fun of the weather, right? We don't need, yeah, I know, because I got my Seuss. It's the thing. I picked up some warm fleece socks, and now my feet are warm, and it's coming, the heat's coming out my ears. So I would rather my feet be warm, and I can put on a sweater later. That's not a problem. So besides the fact that we don't need anybody to antagonize the weather tonight, that is for sure. So we're counting it down. On the towel, please, we have Beth in at 2. My lips aren't dry. I got Carmex in my pocket anyway, just in case. Ooh, we got Midge came in at 3. So, Sandy, we need to hold on the countdown. Let Beth answer to that one. Yeah, I know. I'm just, it's just a crazy balance right now. I was having a great time when we had 60s and 70s weather. That's where I thrive. I love it. I don't have to have, it's not too hot, it's not too cold. Very comfortable. Then you get the heat popping on and off and the cold and blah, blah, blah. Just crazy. There we go. We have 3, counting it down for Midge. Wonderful. Got it. And I have Midge in the drawing. Thank you, Midge. Put that in the trash can. And here we go. I'm thinking this should be able to work size-wise. This is a hurricane lamp, like an oil lamp. I do not know who made it. It's got gnomes, Nessa, Tomties, whatever you like to call them. They repeat around the outside of the lamp. It is a clear base with white paint. And I have the part here for the wick. I know, and it just started today. Came in with a bang, didn't it? Here's where the wick, which is clean, has never had oil in it, neither has the lamp. And so all it needs is one of those hurricane shades right here if you chose to display it that way or use it. I would like this to start at, I think it can start at $12. Let's see, what does it say on the other side? Getting out the cheaters. I know, I love these things. They're super cute. Kaadan, Kaadan Limited, 1980. I'm not sure if I'll be able to show you that. Oh, it's showing up nice. There it is, 1980. I don't know much about it. I know I've had it for a little while. I've enjoyed it. I just like other gnomes and trolls and stuff better, so I'm going to be passing this one on. And I thought I would let you guys have a look at it. Let's see. The pattern repeats itself 3 times. If you can see the holly, 1, 2, and 3. So there's 9 little Nessa running around the outside of it. It is approximately, we're right at 5.5 inches across. And the whole lamp with the holding the wick is 7 inches tall. Ooh, well, that would be nice and comfortable, Midge. Or is that 15? Awesome, thank you. MJ says 16. Laura says 18. Wow. I think I've had this for about 5 years. And in all of my running around, I haven't picked another one. So, but I do like them. I think they're cute. Oh, he's nice and cool too. MJ says she's out. So we are counting down. Oop, I gotta bring my chat up for Laura. Oh yeah, they're fun. And they're great for if the power goes out, as long as you have, I mean, I think you could in a pinch can you use vegetable oil on these? I don't know. I'm sure if your power went out, it'd be an option. You just buy a new wick and go to the next one. All right. We are sold to Laura for 18. Thank you so much. Right there. Put Laura in the drawing. What's funny is I started out the night downstairs under a blanket with my sweater on, with my socks on, you know. Okay, trash can cooperate. There we go. Oh, yeah, I think we're all jealous, Midge. I have a little, I think he's like a wool, felted wool reindeer ornament. He's a big guy. Has a big bow around his neck. Got a little, what's that word? Jute hanger. We can start him at $5. Let's see, from antler to his backside right here, he's 9 inches. So then standing up, he's about 8 inches tall, and he's about 3 to 4 inches wide, depending on how his legs go. So he does not have any tags on him. And I'm wondering if he was handmade because of the way the stitching is, but I don't know. But his antlers, they look like they're hand stitched, but you know, the felt kind of absorbs the stitching in that, so it's hard to tell. Well, hi, Proud American. How are you? How are you doing tonight? Trying to look at those antlers. I'm going to say it's hand done, but I can't guarantee it. How's that? So, right? He's kind of cute. He does kind of look like he has a sock, huh? But he would kind of go not all winter long versus just Christmassy Christmas. So I've had him. You guys are terrible. Are funny. I've had him kind of in a bowl occasionally. He's been out at my booth for a couple different Christmases, and I just thought he'd make a really good addition to a small size to offer here for the 12 days of Christmas. So, Delbert, I think somebody was asking about you the other day. Looks like Sandy is in for the reindeer. And we can count them down, please, Paula. Oh, it is blowing around out there like crazy. That wind chime that I can barely ever hear is quite noisy tonight. Yeah, I mean, he looks like the sock monkey stuff, but he feels like wool or some combination of wool. He feels like he's been felted. So, all right. Thank you, Sandy. I'm going to put that on his little string right there so we don't lose it. Perfect. Putting Sandy in the drawing. And there we go. Okay. Does anybody like this, I don't know, tacky Christmas plastic stuff? I mean, this one is a little bit less tacky. It's just got walnuts, and that's an almond, and another walnut over here. So it's only got a couple in with a little bit of the greenery for like a candle ring, or it could go around a candy dish. We can start this at $4. The ring opening is 3.5 inches, and then the whole wreath is about 9 inches across, all spread out. I'm guessing it should have had one more set of the nut decor, and maybe probably another one here might have popped off. I'm guessing it should have been that way, 3 times around the outside. So, yeah. Well, here's the thing. My grandpa had always had whole nuts out at Christmas time with the nutcracker and everything like that. So you better know what you wanted when you picked them out of the bowl, because you weren't allowed to open them and then put them back. So, because that was a waste. He was quite emphatic about that. So, all right. Let's set that to the side. Where did I put? I put it over here. Got it. Yep, my grandpa always did. So the computer can't spell. I was like, what is a stug? Just saying. I got it. Mm-hmm. Let's see. This one is a little bit bigger, but he is a Santa, like a nightlight. Has the cord with the bulb. Okay, cooperate. It comes out like this. So he can stand by himself. He's ceramic. This can start at $12. He is this big. 6.5 inches tall, about 5 inches across, and about 4 inches deep. The cord, I mean, it is a little bit of an older cord, but it does work. I can plug it in for you. I don't think it can reach with show for tonight to show him, because I don't have an available one currently to plug into. I was looking to see if there was any mark on it, and I'm not seeing it. On the bottom, you have the opening for the cord, for the bulb, and then that's for the cord notch, so it can sit flat on the counter or whatever. So he's got gold accents. He's a bisque feel, but he's totally got this cutest little face, holding a light gray teddy bear. Yeah, I'm liking pecans right now. He's got a candy cane draped over his arm, and then his bag back here. Gold highlights on his hat. And look at his eyelashes. I like this guy's expression. So, very true. Oh, Paula says me 12. Thank you, Paula. Santa light. And we can count him down, please. Sandy? Sandy counting down? I think so. For Paula, there she is. She's on it. And Paula's in the drawing already. Oh yeah, pistachios are good too. I didn't used to like pistachios at all. And now I make those fancy dishes where they have a dish underneath that your shells can go in, not get all mixed in. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Sandy. That guy over here. Perfect. All right. have a group. Ooh, be nice, everybody in the bag there. I have a group of ornaments. And when I first looked these up, they were going for about $15 to $18 a piece, depending on which ones they were. So I was thinking that for my booth, I would probably have priced them for $10 each. But for you guys here on YouTube, we can start them at $8. It's probably easiest to do them one at a time because I have 6 different designs and it would be too hard to do a choice. So, Miss Paula, the first one will be $8 and it is a penguin. These are made by, let's see, I'll show you it nice and pretty. They're in a box. They are made by Tipperary Crystal. It's the company. Cute little design around the box. They have the barcode on the back. And this is the penguin. So it comes all prepackaged like that, like an enamel over a silver tone metal. And then all the rhinestones with them as well. They are about this big. Woo, there we go. Which means he is approximately, is that 4 inches? Yeah, the penguin is almost 4 inches, and then he has the drop with the labeled, the logoed ribbon as a hold, as a hook, a holder, a whatever this is called, to hang it with. My goodness. So, made in Ireland. I did not find that out before. Wow. Thank you, MJ. Looking on the back. IE. Yeah. Imagine that. That's pretty cool. Because it has the website. Ooh, right here. And it says IE. So for the other countries, they have different country codes like that for the internet. So I did get a group of items donated. So I did put some out in my booth and some I am bringing to you guys for part of my 12 Days of Christmas. So your parents were made in Ireland. Nice. I know, Sandy, they are. And soon, if you start typing them wrong enough, like when I type the word for, FOR, it automatically changes it now to FIR. I'm like, really? Thank you. That's not what I wanted. Ooh-wee. All right, we have Paula. Oh, for the penguin. I put his lid on, sorry. Thank you so much. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Now that we know what these are, go one at a time through the different designs. It's a carousel horse, a carousel ornament. Thank you, Sandy. It's got the little gel pack behind it. That's what I was trying to wiggle out, but it didn't cooperate. So here is the carousel. It's got 3 little dangling horses with movement to it. Oh, here it is on the back. What does it say? Does it just say the Tipperary? Yes, it says Tipperary Crystal on the back. And I'm assuming that's also what those rhinestones that are embellishing these ornaments are for, or referring to as well. So that is, yeah, all of them are just about 4 inches tall. Okay, all the wiggly horses go back in the container, and there it is. Yeah, these are really pretty. Lots of glitter. If you hang them on the tree with lights, they would just reflect and really add dimension to the ornaments as well. Scottish, nice. I know. I think that's kind of a lot of us. I mean, no, I say us. I'm 10% of all sorts of things, but 90% Swedish and Norwegian. So there's a whole bunch of stuff mixed in there in that little other percentage, though. All right, we are sold to Deanne. Thank you, Deanne. I mean, talk about autocorrect right now. Carousel Ornaments. I will look at that later and wonder what that word was. Put Deanne in the drawing. Thank you so much. Okay. All the pieces in the box. There we go. This is really clever packaging. We'll do the carousel horse next. It's a horse by itself, just a big one. Or is it a unicorn? It's a unicorn. Look at that. It's got a lot of glitter for hooves. The whole thing is really sparkly. Fairy horses, yep. Let's see, can this one pop out so we can see it? Yep. I think that comes from my king side, the Irish Scottish, but there's not very much of it. So here he is all by himself out of the box. Kind of a candy cane look to the pole. And the backs are beautiful too. They would reflect light nicely as well. That's some pretty ornaments. Kind of argued with me. Oh, and there's like a little crystal right here on the ribbon as an accent. I see Paula in at 8. Thank you. Paula has a clear mind. She's got to type a lot. We are sold. Thank you, Paula. All right. Next up is the stocking. It's filled with a gingerbread man, a candy cane, a Christmas tree, and a present. Look at all those rhinestones in there and on the bottom in red as well. Really sparkly. Super cute. Oh wow, this one is just gonna light up on the Christmas tree with all those stones on it. Because it is reflecting just here. Super pretty. Oh, my ancestors came through Canada from Norway, Vivian. Let's see, stocking. Ornament. We have Paula at 8, and Midge was right behind her, and Midge, let's see. Paula is at 8 first, is what I see. So Midge is just behind her. So Midge needs to be 9 or higher if she'd like to stay in. Sorry. Just trying to talk through it. Paula doesn't need to be at 9 yet, unless Midge wants to be in there. That's who I see in first was Paula. Midge says 10. All right. He kind of reminds me of the one from Shrek. He's got big eyes. Paula is out. Thank you, Paula. We can count it down for Midge. Let's see. Midge is in the drawing already. Going once. We got all the goings on in there going in. Since Paula is out, yep, she's counting it down. And we are sold. Thank you, Midge. Next up is a snowflake. It's got blue rhinestones, the glitter, and then more rhinestones in the center. They are the clear ones here. It just sparkles like crazy. Here's the back side. Carol is in at 8. Thank you, Carol. Again, we are still at that 4-inch height on the ornament. It's fitting for tonight. I mean, we don't want it to snow, but I think it's going to. This one is super pretty. Fiona says 10. Carol said, oops, Fiona said 9. Carol said 10. There we go. It's a pretty one, Midge. I love the way they've packaged these. It's very clever. Reminds me of something that might have come out of Macy's or something like that. My grandma Berg used to shop at Macy's all the time. And I don't think I've been in Macy's in almost an entire year now, that we're just not used to going into the malls anymore. And our Macy's is like half empty when I go in there. So yeah, they are really pretty. Carol, I see you at 12. Fiona says 13. Snowflake ornament. They're fun. Oh, this big. Oh, can you imagine? This would make a great pin too. That would make an great accent to a cloak or a shoulder wrap. Really pretty. Fiona's in at 13 and Carol is out. Paul is counting it down. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Fiona. The lid on it. It reminds me of it's going to look like a box of chocolates almost. We are sold. Putting Fiona in the drawing. Thank you. And the last one of the designs that's available tonight is the snowman. I don't know how much I agree with his sentiment here, but let it snow. He has rhinestones on his hat, down here by the snowballs at his feet. I think there's one, yep, on the present. Right here, some more on the back of his scarf. And then he's got all the glitter in the red and green and white of the snowman. I see Deanna at 8. So Paula and Midge came in right behind. So Paula came in at 10 on mine. Deanna is out. This big. He's about 3 inches tall. He's a little bit wider than he is tall. And back in his box. Midge says 11. Paula says 12. Sandy's keeping up like a champ. Good job, Sandy. Midge, would you like to be in or out? Let us know on the snowman. Let it snow ornament. Oh, she says, Paula, it's yours. She is out. So Paula at 12, counting it down. Thank you, Sandy. I'm going to put out some more sticky notes I'm gonna have to, hopefully after the holidays, they'll refresh their all their supplies, because I went to look for what did I look for? I went to look just for Scotch tape yesterday, and your choice was expensive and even more expensive Scotch tape. And there were only like 2 or 3 even sitting on the shelf anyway. So yeah, exactly. Exactly, Delbert. I'm, the first day of winter, and here we are with getting our, like, here in Colorado, it's about our 6th snow since I don't know when, in October. So it's just a little much right now. All right. How are we doing tonight, guys? We have 53 in the chat. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. I totally appreciate it. I have, let's see, what did it say for our thumbs up? We have 34 thumbs up. Everybody, please remember to do the thumbs up. I appreciate that as well. Helps with the YouTube algorithms. No, I'm not. I'm just, who did I tell that to earlier today? I said, if it keeps snowing like this, I'm going to have to like move somewhere, like, I don't know, closer to the equator for sure, because this snow is for the birds. I am not, just not my thing. So, but it keeps coming. So here we are. Okay. Hi, Kathy. How are you? You a 10-roll pack with a dispenser? Yes. A funny story on tape too, actually, for that matter. So, oh, I don't know. Sure about that one. I don't know where I'm gonna go. Norway isn't any warmer, that's for sure, but I'd like to go visit there when it's nice and warm, not in the winter time. Okay, Miss Paula. Next up, I have these little carolers. I believe that they are a hobby piece. I would like to do choice, or I could, yeah, I think it's just easier to do choice, starting at $5 each. I have 4 of them total. So I have this little girl. They're all done in this white with a high gloss. I have the little boy with the top hat and the scarf. Ooh, everybody wants to focus here. I know, Sandy, I'm just impatient. And this one's got the knit hat with the caroling book. And then the other girl has the bonnet with the muff and her big dress as well. So, I mean, I've counted down the days to get to today because today was the shortest day of the year. And from here on out, we're gaining days, minutes of sunlight. So I'm happy. So I know I don't know what it is. Just not looking to forward to winter this year. So I have 4 caroler kids. And the choice would be $5 each. I had them priced at $7 a piece at my booth. Right there. He looks like a little English guy with his top hat on. Kind of like chimney sweep almost to me. Top one with New York. Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, we're living in one of the most expensive cities here in Colorado, too, of the whole country. I don't know why everybody wants to come move here to Colorado as well. So I get it. But a policeman? Yeah, he kind of does look like that, too. A little Bobby? Yep. So they are about the right end of the ruler, I suppose. 5 inches tall is the tallest one. So there's about 4.5. And the other guy's just about 5 inches as well. So. Oh, that's funny. Scrooge. Yes, they're kind of a Christmas Story-esque kind of figures. I agree. Okay. Christmas Carol. That's what we're looking at. I'm going to put them over here. Well, I mean, it looks like nobody's safe this year from the cold. I mean, Florida is supposed to be cold. Texas is supposed to be cold. Neither one of those are spectacularly wonderful places in the summer either. They're quite warm and humid as well. So, all right. Next up, I have a boot. I'm guessing it's like a little, I think this is I don't know, an elf one with a heel. It is Hoyt Howard, Japan, with a sticker. And I had this at 24 at my booth because it is a big one. It is a planter style. Be super great for an assemblage. And for you guys here, let's see, 2, 4. I think I can start this up at $15. Female elf boot. Well, yes, anybody who wants to wear it. I mean, you know, cowboy boots have heels like that. It's got a little black, I don't know, snowflake, flower, decoration. Got the bell on this side. It's got really good gold detailing around the whole thing. Has just the bell, no bell on this side, just on the outside. What else was I noticing? There's one little spot right here where the red is rubbed off. I think it's because it's cold paint. And it's pretty cute. I think I'm going to be putting a sale on at my booth, so I didn't mind bringing this one home at all because it's one of the sexy elven attire. Yes, very much so, Catherine. So I think it was a sleeper in my booth, so I can't wear it either. I have to have good arch support. I'd rather wear flip-flops, basically. Not flip-flops, but I wear the Skechers with the good arch support in them. I love those. So, and welcome, Catherine. Thanks for popping in tonight. Thank you so much. You can almost wear that now. All right. Oh, Laura was in at 15. I missed it. It was above Paula's. Okay. There's any other interest in this Hoyt Howard planter elf boot? I don't know. Wouldn't that be great if they'd done a little jingle bell accent on there? They've been super adorable. We can count it down, Paula. All right. Put that right here. Last call. Got you down, Laura. Thank you so much. You're already in the drawing. Yeah, like I'm not cold really here, but my feet are at a really nice temperature right now. It's the craziest thing ever. Let's go on a boot run, shall we? This one Mom had, and it reminds me of that other one. But look, it's a cup, a little mug with a handle. I don't know. I'm going to take off the sticker. We can start this at $5. I don't see any mark on it, but if it had a Hoyt Howard sticker, it could have just fallen off. But look at this one. It's just the same kind of style with the pom-pom, the heel, the bells, everything. And it was a mug. So I'm guessing this maybe was part of, say, a punch set or something. And it's just adorable. But Mom found it in her stuff and I put it out at the booth. It's 3 inches tall. With the handle, it is about 4.5 inches this way. 3 inches tall and about 2.5 inches across. And it's a little bit darker color. So this one is that bright red. This is a little bit more of the burgundy, and it's a matte gloss or glaze to it. And the green and the burgundy. I know. They're all walking around with one shoe though, Catherine, because I have their other one. All right, we have Carolyn at 5. Just hopping around. Exactly. So this will be the elf boot mug. Going once. Put that down. Last call. And Carol, let's see. You are not in the drawing yet. Thank you so much. I have you in the drawing now. And we're going to do the last boot I have pulled out of the magic bag. This is I don't know, this is vintage to antique. It's I don't remember when these were produced, but they're like the pressed cardboard. Oh, there went something off the front porch. And it's got the really shiny red glaze, the holly and berry detail added. It just sticks right through the cardboard there. And it's got details like it looks like it's been worn as a boot. This one can start at $10. 4 inches across, about 3 inches at the top, and just about 5 inches tall, 3 inches here, 4 inches here. These ones remind me, I mean, my dad had some of these in his Christmas stuff from when he was a kid. And I think they used to have, I don't know, candies or something like that in them. But I love the look, the detail of it. Look like it has been worn right here. And it does have a little bit of some paint loss, but I'm guessing these are a good, I don't know, 40s, 50s is when these were around. One little bit right here on the top edge as well. But more than enough for a great display boot. These usually just get smushed all together. We have the red boot. Oh yes, candy canes would be fantastic in there. Right? We're always doing something, running around doing something, Catherine. Delaney says 13. Oh, Kathy has a green one. I think the one my dad had was a little bit smaller, but it was definitely red. Carol says 14. Delaney says 15. It's a size. Or some of those picks with the mercury beads on them to make a little assemblage in there. Would be really cute as well. I was trying to think of, yeah, the only thing I have around here is the tacky green stuff, and that's just not going to set this one off well. Oh, all right. We had Carol at 16 and Isabel came in at 17. Delaney is out. Carol says 18. That's why I was surprised to see this bigger one, because I think a lot of the smaller ones were probably less expensive, so they sold more of those as well. Isabel says 20. Okay. I was just trying to remember. I had a boot that sold at my booth, but it was plastic, I believe. You know, it comes through and it says boot. And I'm like, wonder which one sold. Carol is out. Thank you so much. Looks like we have Isabel at 20. So we can count it down. Thank you, Paula. I'm going to put it down here. It doesn't pop off. Last call. And we need a drawing for Isabel. Perfect. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, everyone, for that. That was pretty popular. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. This one is, oh wow, is a boxed painted ornament. I'm gonna open it up. We can start it at there's original retail of $20. That's what the price is on it. I believe it is new. It was right here's the original price. And this is what it says about it. It says hand painted glass ornament. It is Roderit. Is that a name or something? A fashion powerhouse, was founded in Los Angeles by designers Kate and Laura Mulvery in 2003. This is whatever Roderit is an esteemed among the film, music, and art seats of the couture craftsmanship of each of its poetic seasonal collections. I haven't heard of it before. Hi, Jeremy. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. So, put all the things back in the box. It comes with. It looks brand new. We can start this at. Did I say start? I'm sorry. Yay! Jody made it again tonight. Welcome, Jody. Welcome, Jeremy. Well, it looks like, I don't know. Okay, that's part of the design. I believe I want a $10 start on this. This is, probably will get in trouble with my mother. Just saying. It's painted, not blown glass. So it's a 3.5-inch ornament. And it's some sort of a, I don't know, solar system kind of theme is what it looks like to me. It has the, then a star at the top is where it's attached, and it has that the House of Art and Music and everything right there, tag on it, and the little grosgrain ribbon to hang it from. It's got lots of detailing. Sorry, it's still reflecting. It's got the little like dots and stars and nebulous and everything in there. Purples, teals, navies, little lavender purple in there. So it's interesting. I thought it was something different. The bottom of it is the shiny blue, navy blue of the glass ball. So then I'm guessing that from the teal out is all the painting, and the navy part here is the color of the ball itself, the ornament. So we have Deanne in at 10. I'm going to write down the name of this. RodatE, ornament. And I'm going to put it back in the container. All right, carolers, cooperate over there. And put maybe it'll all cooperate to go back together. There we go. Well, it's close. I'll fix it. And then the lid goes on from there. So that's what it looks like. And then this box lid covers this direction. There's no marks on the outside of the box. So, all right. Thank you so much, Deanne. Perfect. And let's see, Deanne. You are in the drawing already. Wonderful. Over here. Everybody play nice on the same shelf over there. That's awesome. There you go. You know, that always works. As kids, we would always get something, you know, sometimes one of those little coupon booklets or something like that. Let's see. Are we doing good on ornaments, guys? Do you want to see the last couple ornaments? Because I have a couple more ornaments and then I have a stack of postcards. We're still doing good on ornaments. We'll go from there. Okay. Cold, cold. Okay. Postcard still, Lainey says. All right. This is a Waterford ornament. It's, oh, the plastic is going to give us a rough reflection. It is a blown Santa. When I did my little research on him, I had him for 21 at my booth. He is sealed in the box. It says holiday heirlooms, and he's about 6 inches tall. The box is marked Waterford, and the original price was $45. So I think that we could start him at 20. Jody says postcards also. We can start the Santa at 20, please, Paula. Ooh. So these remind me of the Christopher Radko blown glass ornaments, but it is the Waterford design. I know Jeff's aunt collects the ornament balls that are the big, like 5-inch round ones. Hello, Heaven Bound Farm. Good to see you tonight. Just to double check with you, I want to make sure you have I have your correct information, if you would, please, because I think I sent an invoice and I'm not sure if it got to the right place. So I have some linens for you from a couple weeks ago. So, since I see you in the chat, I would love for you to double check and send me your information. Thank you so much. Empty wrap. Oh, I see. An empty wrapped box is kind of cold sometimes. Yep. Waterford Ornament Santa. So the box itself for this one is just over 7 inches by 4.5 by 3.5. Paula says 22. You didn't. Well, I'm glad you popped in. I would love for you to send me your information again here, and we'll try it again. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, and assemblage and, oh, Lucinda's got a whole story. Oh no, her car battery died in the rain. Oh no. Right? That's the best thing. Heaven Bound says 23. Paula says 25. Yeah, I'm glad you're here now, Lucinda. So glad to see you in the chat. We can count it down. Sandy, thank you. And Lucinda, I had a note to double check on your things that got mailed out. Everything before the 12 days of Christmas has been mailed out, except for the Kewpie postcards that I had on with Paula on Sunday, because I started 12 Days of Christmas on Monday and I kept them to go with that package. If that helps answer your question. All right. Thank you, Paula. I appreciate it. Thank you, Heaven Bound, and still send me your info. That'd be awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, and these Waterford ornaments are full of glitter. I can see it inside the package. Let's try and get this off. Well, it doesn't matter. I had this one at 21 at my booth. It also has a $35 price tag, so I think we can start it at 18 as well. Let's see if I can. It says Holiday Heirlooms, Waterford. It unfortunately the paper has shook down in front of the ornament. So we're going to have to go by the side, which says Champagne Celebration Ball, Content 1. So there's what it looks like. I don't know what the colorway is. It would be a surprise. You drove 80 miles an hour. I hope you were driving safe, Lucinda. Edward, welcome. Good to see you. Oh, good. Wonderful, Lucinda. Paula's got it in there. It has a red ribbon. Here's my thought. And then a lot of it is in gold. Yeah, you can see gold with glitter. What I don't know is if there's any other color accent on it, because it has rolled around enough in there that you see like the gold tissue and then the information about it. And there's a little bit of that diamond design that we see, but I can't see champagne. That makes sense that it's in the golds and those colors with the glitter. Kind of safe. Okay. We have Paula in at 18. Thank you, Paula. Let's see, round ornaments. And Sandy is counting it down. Thank you, Sandy. Okay. All right, no worries. Got a little lag, not a problem. Okay, those were those. Okay. I have two more Waterford ornaments, but they are a different kind. They are the crystal ones. So it's Waterford Crystal Snowflake Wishes limited edition. They're in these fancy box with this little latch to it. Original retail price is $75. And so I had this one taped in the box because it was loose and I didn't want somebody to lose it out of the box and have it come crashing down. So we'll pull it off so we can see it. I would like to start these at 30, please. They have all the little information about Waterford. Oh, wow. And all the fancy things they make. Coordinating with the snowflake pattern. And this is the one with the green rhinestone, or looks, I'm guessing it might even be a Swarovski crystal in the middle. And it has a little baggie with the hanger with the coordinating green stone there, and then the hanger to hang the snowflake. And it says 2019, and then Waterford right there. They're really pretty. You might need a strong tree branch to hang these on. Little over 4 inches from top to bottom. So this is about the same, I believe, because those stick out. Yep, this is 4 inches as well here. So. Uh-oh, you hope Geneva is okay. I thought we saw her earlier, if I'm not mistaken. It could be choice because the other one is the same style. It's just a different colorway. I'll pull it out as well, or I can show you. It has the turquoise or an aqua crystal right there in the middle of. No, you haven't spoken to her earlier today. I saw her in Trish and Helen's chat earlier today. But yeah, I mean, her weather might have gotten to them a little bit for their for service tonight. Yeah, look at the snowflake designs, are just amazing. And this one is 2018. And here's the hook for that one as well. I see Carol in at 30, so it's the choice of the 18 with the green. No, 19 with green or 18 with the aqua. You can see the different snowflake shape. I'm sure if we dinged them, you would hear that nice crystal sound. Paula's in at 32. Yeah, they are pretty. She might have fallen asleep already. You just never know about my Geneva. You are correct. Okay. Deanna says 33. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can, I don't think you can hear it whistling yet, but there's the Waterford mark, 2018. And there's the blue. And this is 2019 with that Waterford mark and the green. Paula says 34. The blue one, I also have the paperwork for it, but it had come unattached from the box, so it is underneath where the ornament sits. But they both have their paperwork with them in their boxes. Okay, I have Paula in at 34. Ooh, my ears wouldn't be able to handle that. These would be pretty, I have sun that comes in the window over my sink, and this would be really pretty hung in the window there. That morning sunlight, I bet you it would reflect and get some rainbows. It'd be really fun. Is the theme ornaments? The theme is Christmas because it's cold, Lucinda. I found some more Christmas, and so it won't get to you by Christmas, but we are doing more Christmas. Oh, and the rhinestone is on both sides of the ornament. There it is. Paul is at 37. I would guess they're about a ½ inch thick. Yeah, pretty close to it. Deanna says she's out to Paula. Oh, well, that's okay. I have some blue glass hanging in my window right now, but I would think this would light up really pretty in the morning sun. Going once, going twice, counting it down for Miss Paula. Please let me know if you would like green, blue, or both. She is taking both. So 37 times 2. Thank you, Miss Paula. Blue in the box, green in its box. Lock them up. Limited edition. Those are amazing. Thank you so much, Miss Paula. Thank you, Deanna. Thank you, Deanna, for being in there as well with your offer. Paula's still in there. Okay. So that's that. All right. So we have some requests for postcards. Are you ready for some postcards, Miss Paula? Those are some fun things. And I offered these first things off on the chat. I have one package of kitten, mouse, Christmas themed tissues, a little small travel pack. If anyone wants the last one for $1, just say tissues in the chat, and the first one I see will get this last package. I had 7 at the beginning. That goes there. Right. Oh, Jody's going for the tissues. Thank you, Jody. I see you. History. Glass. Cats. Perfect. Thank you, Miss Jody. All right, guys, I had one left. Wanted to offer it up and send it on its way. Okay. I have a stack of Christmas postcards. I think the easiest way to do is to just hold them up one at a time. They're all random Christmas themed. Some have Santas, lots of holly, and if I put these out at my booth, I would probably put $3 to $5 a piece on them, depending on what they are. So I think the easiest thing to do is just to start them at $3 each here. And if only one person is in at 3, then we will call it down as sold. If more, we'll turn it into an offer and go from there. So, all right. They're all in a sleeve, so I'll pull them out because they're a little bit harder to see. The Christmas greetings with the winter. May the Yuletide joy bells ringing, a tale of mirth for you be bringing. And this one was postmarked December 21st, 1920 something. And it was sent to someone in New York. There's a little message on the back there. Kind of a pale blue with the holly and ivy and the holly and berry and the bells. Out to Laura, okay. And we can just say, we'll just, I don't know if we need to count it all down in each individual one, Paula, because we can just do it all together, especially if the only person who is in says out to the other person. Oh, there's a lot of holly. Those are poinsettias. Okay, here's a Santa one. Thank you, Laura. Here's the Santa. He is spying. He did have some damage. It was folded. Somebody taped the back. But it says, to you I wish the best that I can see. A Merry Christmas Day for you and me. It's a Santa with a spyglass looking at the window with a candle in it. Here is the back side. Did have damage to it. This was sent to someone in New Jersey. December 24th, 1931 postmark. Woodbury, New York, New Jersey. New Jersey. New Jersey. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing tonight? He kind of is, that little Santa. You know, coming in and out of everybody's house. All right, so we have Delaney at 4. And looks like we can call that one. Looks like I need another thing to put Delaney in the drawing. Ooh, that wind. It is whipping around out there. Thank you, Paula. This one has a Christmas dove. Whoop, wrong way. And a bell. I'm going to read it to you because I can't see it there. Whatever ye go, wherever ye stray, may heaven be your warden. Christmas greetings. And it's got the 3D kind of embellished or embossed to it. It has a little bit of wear on the corners. They were rounded corners originally anyway, but this one has lost a little bit of its corner. And it was postmarked December 19th, 1911. This is 111 years ago, guys. 111 years ago, they mailed this postcard. Wow. To West Virginia. Mailed it to West Virginia 111 years ago. Lucinda, last Jeff told me about an hour ago it was 10 degrees. So it's supposed to gradually drop until about 8 o'clock this morning to that negative 14. So, okay, we have Romola at 3. I know, that is super cool. Thank you, Romola. And we will put you over here in the drawing. Perfect. Oh, Paula was at 4. Darn it. I missed it. Romola, do you want to be 5 or higher on this one? Tony. You made it just in time. We're doing some vintage postcards, Christmas postcards. Good to see you all. I have Paula at 4. Romola, let me know if you want to be 5 or higher. I missed it. It jumped on me. I apologize. 17. Oy, oy, oy. Mine is definitely blowing in because you can hear it like crazy. Romola says 5. You heading out, Bonnie? Good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Paula says 6. Let's see. That one's different. This one's different. A lot of holly. A lot of holly. Romola, do you want to be 7 or higher on this one? Hello, Angela. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. We have 55 in the chat currently. That's awesome, guys. We need to know, we're waiting to see if Romola would like to be in or out on this postcard that is 111 years ago was sent to West Virginia from New Jersey, which is amazing. Romola is out. Okay, Paula was in at 6. And we can count that one as sold. Thank you, Sandy. Everybody's saying hello to everyone. What did Jeff just say? His phone now says -1. Well, it dropped a few degrees. That wind is making it feel really chilly, for sure. Glad I got my fuzzy socks on and my blanket on my lap. Okay, this one starts at 3. It says, "A Merry Christmas." It is a brown tone paper with the pine branch, the cone, and the holly and the berries. It has a embossed pattern, like the pine cone itself, on the background of the brown paper. You'll be able to see that? Like that. It's all on the brown like that. On the back side, it has not been canceled, but it came from Santa Claus to Mr. and Mrs. Carlson in Massachusetts. Santa Claus, Massachusetts. Has a little bit of a bent corner right there. And hey, this one came from the North Pole, guys. Probably why it didn't have a cancellation on it. Laura's out. Lucinda was at 4. Kathy's out. I know, isn't that cute? Yeah, I'm afraid they're saying that the snow is supposed to stick because it's so cold, but I thought if it got so cold it wouldn't snow. But Romola is out, thank you. With Lucinda in at 4. Hi Jose, welcome, good to see you. And Tony, are you still in the chat? Because I pulled out something to show to you last night and I totally spaced showing it to you, and I have it right now if you are interested in looking at it. And I can pop it up in the middle of the postcards. Thank you, Lucinda. And we'll put Lucinda in the drawing. Thank you. Okay. All right. Quick. This is what I pulled to show you. She's a little handmade doll. She is hand stitched. All of her clothing, her little aprons, all hand stitched, not by a machine. She's got pantaloons, she's got an underskirt, she's got her dress, she's got an apron, and she has her beautiful headscarf. And I would start her at $12 if you were interested, Miss Tony. And she's She's just a little one. She is 10.5 inches tall and about 4 inches wide. I was like last night, as soon as I went off, I was like, oh, I didn't show Tony, my doll. I mean, she's got a nice little embroidered face. I'm thinking she's got some vintage to her. I'm not quite sure how old she is. I'm thinking maybe at least 50s and 60s, but I don't know. I found her with a couple other handmade dolls, and that's about the age that they were when I found it. So here she is. Count this one down for Tony, please, Miss Paula. All right. Need a note over here. That's perfect. All right. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it. Sorry I didn't show you last night. We're going to attach her little note with a rubber band so we don't lose her note. Perfect. Right there, little lady. Okay. Hi, Yvonne. How are you doing? Staying warm over there on the other side of town? Okay, back to the postcards. This one has cherubs or angels and a nice little winter scene. Christmas greetings. Delaney says 3, no questions asked. It has pine and it has some glitter on it. In the scene here, you can kind of see the glitter and the trees and the snow. There is no postmark on it, but it is written on the back. Yeah, I've been trying to catch up with Yvonne for a couple days. We've been busy here. And we've been trying to avoid this crazy weather tomorrow, so we both had lots of stuff we were trying to get done today. So we have Delaney in at 5. You can kind of hear what that all that glitter caught on the edge of the postcard sleeve. Well, Jody, I have Delaney in at 5 already on this one. Yeah, that's what Jeff said. It was already dropping into the negatives. It's pretty windy out there. I know, I've been waiting for a day like this, but I think I'm gonna have to do all Christmas stuff versus have all sorts of stuff to do. I will definitely have enough to do. We have Jody in at 6. Delaney is out. Thank you. Paul is counting it down, and Jody. Okay. You were already over here, but we'll make sure you're on there now and for the drawing. Okay. Are we doing good with postcards, guys? This one says a Merry Christmas, and it is a scene inside a candle. Kind of a sunset kind of one. All right. Hi, Cat. Who's in there? Who is Cat? Who am I missing? Yep. Again, this one was postmarked December 23rd, 1911, and it went to Connecticut. Oops. Well, there's a scene. This is the back. Right there. December 23rd, 1911. Almost 111 years ago in a couple days. That's crazy. Super cool. Okay, Laura says she is out. Thank you. There's this one. Delaney at 7. Yeah. I don't know. My friend up in Parker, she got extra feed, extra hay bales, went and put on blankets on the really old horses, and hoping for the best. Thank you, Delaney. All right, next up, we have this little angel, and she's praying. Just live thy life in full content. Do all thy best with what is sent. Thou but receivers what Rose meant. Just live thy life. Heaven bless thee this Christmas. It is smooth. There's no sort of embossed, but it does have gold around that J, that color block. Okay, this one's even older. This was sent from Plainfield, December 23rd, 1908. Plainfield, Connecticut to New Jersey. Oh my gosh. So 08 or 14, 114 years ago. Yeah, the angels are neat. Put that back in its little baggie. You can see it. We have Delaney was at 5, Jody's at 7, Kathy is out. Yep, they did. Just like nowadays. We have Jody at 7. Delaney is out. I haven't even done Christmas cards in forever. Once the kids got past a certain age, that's one of the things that went by the wayside. We're counting it down. Let's see. What else we got? Interesting. Lots of scenes. Lots of scenes. Oh, here's a black and white one. That one's kind of neat. Since your last one today, that's amazing. Thank you, Jody. Thank you, everyone. This one is a black and white scene, and this is from the postmark ink on the back. It's a nice little hearty greeting. Happy and bright. May your Christmas be with always a place for thoughts. Thought of me? Okay, there you go. Little winter cabin scene. Poinsettias, candles, ombre, grays. And then a book of stamps is $12. Wow. This one was canceled December 18th, 1920. So 102 years ago. Out of New York. Sent to New Jersey. No, sent to New York. 1920. Yep, they wrote a little letter right there. Yeah, that's a really good way to do it. We had friends who used to do New Year's cards or like Valentine's letters. So it was in a different part of the year, but at least caught everybody up. So okay. I don't see anybody for this one. We'll switch it up. Find another one. There's so many neat ones. This one is a church scene. It's embossed. Has the lattice with the holly and the berries. It says, "Hearty Christmas greetings." That's what we need. Hearty people. Hopefully only the hardiest of the hardy go out tomorrow. Ah. And so it's a $3 start. And it says, mailing you all the Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, but it's not postmarked. It did not get canceled. But you can see all that embossed on that side. And then the Inside the lattice and the bells and the line around are all gold metallic highlights. Yeah. Oh man. 63 cents for an, you might as well just send a big old envelope or something to people for that much. Go up to the 3 or 4 ounces limit. Good grief. Go that way. We have Jody at 3. Thank you, Jody. What did Leanne say? Oh, yeah. Well, I changed my dental appointment that was made 6 months ago. I was like, I would rather not go anywhere, guys. They're like, well, we're going to be open. I said, well, do you have a cancellation? And they got me in for next week on Tuesday. So I'm going in after Christmas now. There's Tony saying hi to everybody. Yeah, I'm hoping we don't have a lot of snow, though. This one is neat because it's got purple flowers. It says A Christmas Wish. The gold frame, the blues, the purples, greens. And it was postmarked December 24th, 1912, out of Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts, going to Connecticut. And it is embossed as well. And the gold around the frame, it's gilded. We have Jody in at 4. That's okay. Glad you're able to say hello to everybody as we go along, Tony. Thank you so much. Lucinda says 5, and Tony is out to Jody. Jody, do you want to be in? Lucinda is at 5 on this one. Right? Well, I don't know about you, but I would definitely pay people 60 whatever cents to deliver mail tomorrow. If they're going to be out over tomorrow, what is that? Neither rain nor sleet nor dark of night will keep us from their duties. Isn't that what it is? Lucinda is out. Thank you, Lucinda. Shoot, I'm glad I don't have to be out delivering mail tomorrow. Sounds like a good plan to me. Okay. I have 2 other random things, I think, to show if you'd like, and then we can do some more postcards. How does that sound? Or we can be close to done because we are after 10 o'clock. But if you're still liking the postcards, we'll keep doing that. This one has like a satin kind of look to it. It's got gold, silver background. It's got the 3 horses. A Merry Christmas to you. I think they missed an opportunity here. This could have been Mary, M-A, how do you spell mare for a horse? No writing, no postmark on the back. Rudolph is on tonight. Awesome. No, I don't think it's that important. I'm just like, if they're going to be out, I would definitely pay whatever price they're willing to tell me that I would have to pay. That's what I'm saying. Uh-oh. Ma, are you awake? You hid Lucinda's remark. Let's see. Not even there. Lucinda, you can put it in again if you need to. Hopefully that mom, I'm sure it's an accident. Maria's my mom. Oh no. Okay. Paula got it. Oh, Lucinda was hidden altogether. How did you do that, Paula? Paula is that good. No, I think Mom just touched something on accident. We might have her falling asleep. Just saying. You unhide her. I finally got it because it moves as I go to try and get it, and then it doesn't touch on what I want. We see you, Lucinda. We see you. Picasso cat is out. Romola is in at 5. Right? I think Mom's. I know she didn't do it on purpose, guys. We might have to take away. I don't know. Does she have a mod? Does she have a wrench? I think I had her as a wrench just because I needed wrenches in the chat one day. But anybody can. No, not everybody can hide. That's right. So. Oh my goodness. There's Mary. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. All right. Okay, I'm gonna switch over quick. Yeah, it was an accident, Lucinda. Sorry. And I feel like I'm looking down here tonight because it goes so fast on my phone. I apologize. Okay, I'm switching to these two quick. This is a hobby piece. It is a trinket jar. It can start at $6. It's got a texture to the lid, and then the holly and the berries, and then the shiny green glaze on the knob, the handle, and the base of the dish. No, you're okay, Ma. Paula backed you up and unhid who you hid, so no worries. So we have Tony in at 6. It is, I don't know what kind of, is it 6-sided dish? 5 3/4. Yeah, 5 3/4 inches here, and 3.5 this way. And then with the lid on, it's just about 5 inches tall. Mom had a long day. They had a big party at the senior center today. So I'm not surprised that she has fallen asleep on us. So we have Tony in at 6. Reminds me of the mid-mod texture. I have a couple other dishes like this in different designs. Very mid-mod. So. Leanne, I don't go up to Denver and thrift. I mean, I haven't in a really long time. You'd have to ask Savon that one. Is it heavy? No, let's see. I would guess 5-6 ounces. Let's see how much it weighs. Oh, I'm underestimating. Whatever. I didn't guess right. 12 ounces. The 12-ounce weight. Kristen says the Springs is better. She's trying to keep you out of Denver, Kristen. Okay. We can count it down for Tony, please. Unless somebody else was in there. She's already counting it down. There we go. The traveling sweater. Stay warm, Vivian. See you next time. Yep, with a little bit of whimsy for sure. That's right, Leanne. You'll have to visit both. And Tony is already in the drawing, so that's awesome. Thank you, Tony. Trying to catch up on the chat. Yeah, it is. It is much easier here in the Springs because you just go down the main street, down the middle of town, and you can hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 thrift stores from one end of town to the other. So, and our booth, our mall is right smack in the middle of town, so you pass by that too. So, how about we do a couple more postcards? I mean, I still have tons we could go through, but anything in particular anybody wants? I mean, they're all Christmas themed. I don't see a lot of Santas. Here's a sleigh. A lot of holly and ivy, a lot of scenes, winter scenes, some bells. Cats, Leanne. No cats on the postcards. Not that I'm deer, angels, a Dutch windmill. Three children. Let's see, what did I see? Oh, that's one kid. How about, I don't know if this one qualifies or not. There's like a dad and a mom and 3 other people in the sleigh. Does that qualify? I'm not seeing cats in the Christmas postcards. Just saying. Madonna, Jesus, lots of holly. This one would start at $3. Children, okay. This one's got a kid on it. Deer, okay, I'll look for the deer again. Let me give you some more details on this one quick. This one is postmarked December 24th, 1924. So 98 years ago, with a winter scene with the sleigh and the horses. So we have Delaney in at 3 blind mice. Oh man, no, I don't think so. I can count it down for Delaney. Oh, Jody's in at 4. Never mind. Sorry, Jody. I was writing and you came in. I'm not going to be shoveling anything tomorrow, that's for sure. Because it's going to be too cold. Okay. We can count it down for Jody unless Delaney wants to be 5. Not a problem. Let's see where this one was that. Well, you guys decide. There's a deer. I have another kid one. I have the deer one. Let's see what else. Chickens. No, I don't think there's any chickens either. Cardinals. I'll look at cardinals. There was a bird one, but I don't know if it was cardinals. Robins. And I haven't seen any owls. Are we counting it down for Delaney, please? Unless Jody wants to be in on this one. The Wiseman. More scenes, lots of scenes. Mary, Joseph, and the baby Jesus. Imagine that. Oh, you must have had a long day, Fiona. That's all right, Leanne. All right, we're sold to Delaney for 5. Thank you, Delaney. Okay, here's the deer one. I'm going to pull it out of the sleeve. It's embossed and it is not postmarked. It has a little bit of gold accent in the holly. It has a buck and a doe. And it says the best of Christmas joys up there in the corner. And it was addressed, but probably hand delivered, was not postmarked. just so I don't lose the sleeves. I'm trying to put them right back in. Let's see. Oh, Leanne, I lied. Just saying. Don't fall asleep yet. And those are robins too. Okay. I have 4 more to do. Then we'll call it a night and do our drawing. So we have the deer one that we're working on right now. That's right, deer's on a date. Oh, there we go. The holly tree is a symbol for Christmas. The sharp leaves are said to symbolize the crown of thorns of Christ, and the berries represent the blood. The evergreen is a tree of eternal life. Nice, Edward. See, there's symbolism in everything. It's amazing. Yep, she was up early with Trisha this morning. I saw her there. Okay, we are sold to Tony for 4. Thank you, Tony. And you're already in the drawing. Okay, this one is super cute. Santa one with a child. Says, Merry Christmas. I have a feeling more and more that Santa listens at my door. And Santa is so kind and true, he'll take my greeting straight to you. Look at that old school Santa, the little kid at the door. Merry Christmas. It has a little bit of emboss here on the artwork. It's hard to see on the front, but I can see it here on the back. And there's no postmark on this one. Delaney says 3, please. Good night. Good night, Mary. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you another time. I have 2 more nights, 11 and 12. That will be the end. Jody says 4. Excuse me. All right. Good night, Lucinda. Good to see you. Ramilla says 5. Hopefully we'll have some of our people still in the chat for our drawings. They can tell us what they want to pick out. That's right. 2 more after this one. I mean, I have a whole bigger stack left, but that's okay. We'll do more later. Christmas postcards go all year round, right? Jody's at 6. Romella, would you like to be in or out? Mm-hmm. I see the, sure. I will find it back. There's one with Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus, and then there's one with just baby Jesus, and then there's one with wise men. So we are sold to Jody for 6. Thank you. So these are the 2 with baby Jesus. This is Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus in the barn, and then this is baby Jesus with the angels. Okay, you want me to offer those up? Okay, we'll start with this one then. This one is, since you guys are already on it, there's angels singing, and looks like there's snow in Bethlehem. Jour Noël. And this is a very matte looking one, kind of like watercolor-esque, but the words are raised and in a gold tone. There is no writing and no cancellation on the back side of this one. Vintage 55 is at 5. Jody is at 6. Would you like to be 7 or higher on this nativity one? Let me know. Mary says yes. No, Beth is in at 7. Jody is in at 8. Beth is in at 10. Let me know as we go. I'm almost out of lag stuff here. Jody is out, thank you. And Vintage 55 is in at 10. Wonderful. So the other one like that is just Baby Jesus. Also says the is it Jo Noel? Jose, I'm not saying that right, close to it. It also is raised in the gold tone, and the angels are a little bit closer there at the door. It is not written on, and it is not postmarked. That's right. They do kind of look like they're coming on down. They're pretty cute. That's a lot of angels. You know, there's a whole heavenly host of them in their pastel little robes. Delaney said 5. That's where we're at. Next up is the one that I told Leanne that I found, and then I think we're close to the end. Romella says 6. If there was any other quick requests, I can look, but I think we've covered the majority of them tonight. Romella's at 6, Delaney's at 7. Romella's at 8. Beth is out. Oh, he is shiny in that. He's that there. This is that watercolor look again. Boy, is it shiny in that sleeve. Delaney is out. We have Romella at 8. We are counting it down. Thank you, Paula. I'm going to look for Romella over here. And I don't see her for tonight's drawing yet. We will put her in the drawing. There we go. Okay. That's right. Because they were so afraid, for sure. Good question. Thank you, Beth. I have you. Thank you for the reminder. Been doing really good at checking as we go. Okay, Leanne. Here it is. I lied. Merry Xmas. The little girl, she's holding a kitty, trying to put him in the stocking. She has a tea set. She has flowers by the window, a little doll in her lap, maybe a badminton racket behind her, the Mother Goose shoe toy at her feet. It says, "All Christmas cheer to you." It has not been written on and not been canceled. I don't know. Somebody, oh, they're saying it would have been a 1-cent stamp is how much the stamp would have been for this one. But there she is. Look at her little curls. Blonde curls, kind of a Nellie Olson-esque one. Jody. I was going to be the innkeeper for the Christmas play. The one year I was going to be in it, and I got chicken pox. And I couldn't go. I was supposed to say, "There's no room at the inn." I was too sick. Couldn't go. It was a bummer. Kristen is at 7. Oh, Delaney is at 8. I know. See, look, Leanne. Look at that little kitty cat. I had to look to the very bottom of the pile, but I found one. Delaney is at 8. You reluctantly played Mary. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. That's what I mean, it's inevitable with kids and this time of year, it's just they're all together and all that stuff. So I just talked to a gal that I works at one of the thrift stores here locally. I went to school with her from kindergarten through 7th grade. We went to the local district, and she just told me one of the gals that lived right up the street from me ended up starting to work at the schools that we went to when we were kids here in town. So it's kind of funny. That's right. Don't infect Jesus. I know. I mean, that was back in the day when there wasn't a chickenpox vaccine. So Jesus had to be careful for sure. Had to stay home. Everybody had to get it. And then, like, if your kids got old enough and hadn't had it yet, they're like, bring your kid around. They wanted them to catch it because they had to get it eventually. So, oh, wow. All right. We have Delaney in at 8. Are we counting her down? Put it back in the sleeve. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Yeah, I know, but that was the only way to get it and have to you had to have it eventually. Was a bummer. Okay, Dex Delaney's in the drawing. We're all good with that. I know everybody's enjoying the postcards. I hate to call it, I mean, not early, but oh, Jody's in at 9. Jody with a leg. Mum's and measles back on the, oh no. I got the measles, I got that vaccine. That was, Delaney is out. Jody is in at 9. So I had such a bad experience with chickenpox. When I heard that they had a chickenpox vaccine for so long, I figured it was a great way to go for my kids. So the bummer was a couple of years ago, I asked, hey, am I up on my tetanus shot? They're like, no, you need one this year, as a matter of fact. I was like, no, that is not what I wanted to hear. But I have had my share of nails and staples and tacks and stuff over my lifetime that I do need those tetanus shots for sure. So, all right. Question. I mean, if people are into the postcards, I'm willing to do some more, or we can call it a night. So how are you doing, Miss Paula? Are you pretty done? You're getting pretty late over there, Miss Paula. I know we went late doing Wade's because we wanted to get through the end of that box. So, I mean, we probably have as many more than we've already done. So you're about done, Jody? Sounds okay. That's fine. What I did enjoy was looking through and looking at the postmarks on these. So, all right, we'll call it a night then. And one of the things I was thinking about on the last night of our 12 nights, you're good, Paula, good to hear. And Midge says, let's call it, was asking if there's anything anybody wanted me to bring back specifically that they were looking for or didn't get a chance to get something that they wanted. So that was one of the things I was thinking of for the 12th night, that I would give people an opportunity to ask for something that had come up earlier in the week. So, wow, Paula's the woman, man. Don't mess with Paula. She's small and mighty. So that's right. We'll leave some fun for later. We got tons of fun right here. And I think half the fun is just reading these postmarks right on the back. I mean, December 18th, 2020, 102 years old is something I am holding in my hand. It's crazy. So, children's books. I know, Jody. I actually, when I was moving around some stuff today, I found 2 more stacks of children's books that I hadn't brought up. So, what was the date on yours? Some of them weren't postmarked, but I can look quick. Let's see. Oops. Oh, man. Which one did you just... Lucinda, text, Lucinda, Paula, Jody. Oh. 1911, December 23rd, Dax. So, All right, let's put all the names in for our drawing tonight. Thank you everyone for hanging around on this chilly night and doing some extra Christmas. Let's see. I rearranged all the things we needed to rearrange the other night. So they are all, that item is back in the pot. So I need to put everybody's names in here. What is scheduled for tomorrow? Well, I think it's a long-awaited night, Miss Paula and Ramona. I am going to be bringing my earrings that are made with Fenton Cullet. The magazines were cool. Yes, I had a fun time with the magazines. I'm going to sit and fold up names as we talk. So that was really fun. Jewelry and keychains. Yeah. I don't have too many more keychains, but Paula's like, finally. I know. I'm gonna stay in, get caught up, and work on some earrings for you all for tomorrow. So Fenton, what? Okay, Delaney. So a lot of what I do for in-person shows is I buy and sell Fenton glass. It's out of West Virginia. And the leftover glass from when they are done making items is called cullet, which means they, at the end of the pot, the end of the bowl, or if they have things that broke or weren't up to quality, they chuck them in the corner and they remelt them and make them into other glass. That glass is called cullet. And we purchased some when we were back in West Virginia last time. And I have cullet for making earrings. And just making sure I have enough notes here. And so that is what is going to be coming up. They are like drops of, I can give you an example, super duper fast. These ones are just plain and simple. They're drops of colored glass like this. And then the ones I've been working on lately, I've been putting different bead color combinations with them as well. So, oh, Tony, yes. Fenton glass earrings coming up tomorrow night. So they did close the Fenton factory, correct. They did sell the molds. But where they sell their leftover glass is still open and in business. So that's where that comes from. So, all right. Somebody, I'm trying to get, they're not very heavy. No. Paula can tell you about them. They are, I mean, under an ounce usually, pretty much. Okay, come on. They're sticking together. Trying to get something different here. Okay, you ready for my first winner? Yeah, it'll be fun because I haven't sold any Fenton earrings, what, for about 6 months, 8 months or so. So it'll be interesting. So, and I've been collecting beads that fluoresce under black light, and so does some of the glass that I have. So I'm going to be making some combinations of those as well. So drum roll, please. Yeah. All right, here we go. I could do a bracelet. I don't know if I could because all of my pieces are drops. I do have cullet, like bigger pieces, but that's like rocks, like rocks that you can put in the garden or rocks that you can put in like a bowl, like in a vase or something. So wait, what? Carol, what are you missing? Yep, it's been a while. Okay, jewelry made from cornwood. Oh, I have seen some of that made from that stuff, but like this is what I want Kari to do. I found this piece that was made from some jewel tea, and they took the piece of broken pottery and made it into a pendant. So I've been saving that to show my daughter Kari and go from there so she could do that. What glowy girl? What are you talking about? The glowy glass? Yep, I have been hoarding some beads that fluoresce, and I'm going to make some combinations of earrings for tomorrow. You want to see us wearing the earrings too? Oh, sure. I probably could do that. I wore earrings the other night, Leanne. You missed it. I've worn earrings twice this week. It's amazing. Yes, glowy earrings and jewelry. Coming up tomorrow. Make sure you click that bell, click the notification button so you know that I'll be starting at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, Mountain Time. All right, Isabel Duran, are you still in the chat? I've thought about it, but I haven't tried it because I think it needs to be tumbled or at least knocked down a little bit because some of that glass is still really, really sharp. Yeah, for sure. That'd be awesome. And my second winner is Vintage 55 Beth. Yay, Isabel. Okay, I have two color choices. I have pink or yellow. What would you like? And then you tell me whether you would like to know live or you want it to be a surprise. Same for you, Beth. All right. I feel like you guys have been looking at my forehead all night, but this chat's been going so fast I haven't been able to keep up. I've had to go back and rewatch it on my tablet. Sorry, guys. Vintage 55 Beth is taking yellow. What is Isabel saying? Isabel gets first choice because she got pulled first. Doesn't really matter, but you know. Yellow also. Okay, yellow for Isabel and a yellow for Beth. And Beth says she will see it now. And Isabel, do you want to see it now or do you want it to be a surprise? Right? I know. I've got great forehead. It's awesome. And show it now. All right. This one is Isabel's yellow, and it is Bucky's Nuggets. I know, you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but Bucky's is one of my new favorite things going through Alabama, and we went 45 minutes out of our way to go to a Bucky's in Texas to for the kids and everybody to go experience it. So it's fun. It's an experience. It's just really a fun way to do stuff. And oh, let's see if I can find it in here so you can see it. Vintage 55 Beth, you get a Kari dollar horse. So my daughter Kari, she's Kari Not Sorry on Instagram, and she has made these dollar horse ornaments. They are designed by her, printed and put together as on recycled materials, and it is an ornament little doll horse. And you get one of those because I love supporting her with all of her art as well. So those are our two winners tonight out of my favorite things. Thank you, Tony. It's been kind of fun to pick and choose that. I still have, I mean, we have obviously 4 more prizes for the last 2 days, plus the grand prize coming up on Friday night as well. So, yeah. Okay. I think we got it all. I think I've read all the comments. So thank you everybody for being here tonight. Stay warm, stay safe, and come right back tomorrow night. And I'm guessing I am not going anywhere. We're just getting a lot done, and we're going to have Fenton Collet jewelry that I have made for tomorrow night for night 11 of our 12 days of Christmas in a row. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Paula. Love you guys. See y'all soon. Good night.